Movie Review with Jojo and Baruch.
Alright, so just to make it clear, before we even begin this debate, I feel like we should probably outline for the audience what exactly we're talking about.
Yes, of course.
Alright, so do you want to do it or should I?
I'll do it. So basically what's happening here is that my amigo and I have come to the understanding that not everyone here understands that the Shrek movie is the better of the movie and book pair.
I think you mean the book, actually.
Whatever, I'm getting sidetracked. The purpose of this discussion is to make it apparent whether having seen the movie or read the book, a person should pursue the other. Or, if they haven't seen either,
God forbid.
then which one should they pursue first?
Okay, I think that really outlines the purpose of the holy work we're doing here.
Yes, godlike work for real. And if I could, I'd like to introduce the topic. Being Shrek himself is quite a different beast in both pieces of media.
And so much better in the book.
I'd have to disagree there. In the movie, we get to see the powerful complexity and passionate beauty of the ogre.
For your information, there's a lot more to ogres than people think.
Example?
Example? Okay, ogres are like onions.
They stink?
Yes. No.
Oh, they make you cry?
No.
Oh, you leave them out in the sun, they get all brown, start sprouting little white hairs.
No. Layers. Onions have layers. Ogres have layers. Onions have layers? You get it. We both have layers.
I mean, just look at that. Not only does he have these layers and layers of character for the viewer to explore and relate to, but on top of that, he's self-aware too.
The problem with giving Shrek layers like that is that it's not true to his person. I mean, in the book we get to see just how gross and two-dimensional he is, and I mean, it removes the need to relate to him at all, right? We get to just be a happy outsider, just onlooking and enjoying the bizarre. By making him so relatable in the movie, I mean, so complex, we lose the absurd reality of this weird beast that loves being gross. We lose the authenticity and the truth. We just end up with another copy and paste hollow main character. And no one ever likes that.
What does that matter? Why should he be bizarre? It's a children's movie/book. It's supposed to be easy to understand and view.
And that's what's so great about making it crazy, actually. With Shrek being as he is in the book, it's only too easy to enjoy. Children like it because it follows their crude humor, and adults can enjoy reading it to their kids because it's an absurd piece of media and there's no boringness. Everything about the weird green guy is awesome.
We got kind of sidetracked. We're still supposed to be talking about the character of Shrek.
Oh, my bad. Go on.
Okay, just look at Shrek in the movie. He's built, powerful, feared, and wonderful. The people are petrified of him. Oh yeah, and he's sexy too. He's a silent, powerful beast of a creature.
And do you think that's a good thing? Why are the people scared of him? I mean, look at the book. He can breathe fire and shoot laser out his eyes. He's got actual power.
And that's where the specialness ends. In the movie, he's one of a kind, a single outlier who still manages to persist. It's inspiring. He courageously fights a group of powerful knights, which he indubitably defeats with ease.
It's not inspiring, it's sad. In the book, he has parents and peers, other hideous beasts that are almost equal to him. He's weird just for the sake of it, and it has nothing at all to do with his loneliness.
He should be weird because of the situation he's in. It's the message. If people would accept him into society, he could practically be just like them.
No! He's Shrek. Shrek should never be just like everyone else. It's in his nature to be a monster. You can't just peel back all his imaginary layers and say, he's the same as you and me. He's not like the other guys. He's quirky and different.
But, sir, that's exactly the point.
I don't think it should be the point. I think it kills Shrek as the idea and just makes him another person.
Alright, agree to disagree. Please buy some of our fedoras.
We have so many.
Buy them. Please buy them! Okay, sure. We've spoken about the differences in the main character, Shrek, between the book and the movie, but he isn't all that makes the stories what they are. Let's get into everyone's favorite side character, Donkey. Why so worried? After all, surely the second main character also plays an important role in the book, right?
Yeah, I mean, like, why do you even need a side character? In the book, Shrek himself is just so good, like, it warrants the read.
Oh yeah? Well, the movie has this amazing donkey with such a wonderful personality. An upbeat, upright fellow. He cracks jokes, he pulls plot out of thin air. He's the yin to Shrek's yang, the yap to Shrek's yip. He's the tick to his tack, his peanut butter to his jelly. He makes the story complete. He makes Shrek complete. The dynamic between the two is so beautiful, it's hard to suppress the tears of joy that inevitably burst forth whilst watching this dynamic duo.
Okay, well, Donkey's in the book, too. He's just kind of like a talking donkey, though. I mean, it's not so important. He still, like, helps progress the plot.
What? Just a donkey? That's practically racism, sexism, and communism! But he's so important in the movie that I can't even imagine how mad it must be if there's no donkey in there.
But, like, the plot makes up for it, right? I mean, sure, Donkey's just a donkey, but there's so much more. Nature itself becomes a side character, and it shows Shrek as this powerful beast that chooses not to ruin everything and just live in the ruin.
You're avoiding the topic of not having donkey as a true character. You know, that's gotta take some points off for the book.
Whatever. The main character is all that matters, and book Shrek is miles ahead of movie Shrek.
Okay, Boomer.
Oh, we're back, oops.
Oh, my brother in arms. Do not act so surprised. You read that straight off the script.
Yeah, I know. What are we up to?
I think I'd like to mention all the pop culture references. I mean, they're just so abundant, and I really think it adds another layer. Like onions. To the movie.
Pop culture, huh? Why don't we talk about something else like art?
No, let's talk about pop culture. Donkey, like, low-key says so much stuff referencing current pop culture, and of course, where would we be without his heart-wrenching singing?
'Cause I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. My problems have all gone. There's no one to deride me. But you gotta have friends.
Stop!
Yeah, sure, that's cool, but like, have you even seen the art in the book? It's beautiful.
Are you just gonna ignore that perfectly crafted, beautiful argument all about that pop culture I made?
Yeah, because, like, the book is timeless or whatever. I mean...
Yeah, well...
You wanted to say something about accessibility or widespreadedness?
Yeah, I could read the script too.
Whatever, just say it.
Okay, I was thinking that if the book was that good, then how come nobody knows it exists? How come every child, every man, every woman, every animal, and every organism on God's good green earth is not reading it? Rather, they all opt to see the movie.
It's a pathetic argument. I mean, how come everyone drinks beer instead of million-dollar bottles of wine? Because only the classy and truly high-quality people get to enjoy the good stuff.
The good stuff?
Yeah, the good stuff. That's what the book is. You need an amount of class just to read it, let alone truly feel it. But anybody can watch that movie.
And that's what makes it so great. Anyone could watch it. It's for everyone.
That just makes it common, and commonness is bad.
No, it's not common. It's for everyone. It's art. And art ought to be shared.
Only the real ones get to read Shrek.
What?
Reading Shrek is so skibbity Ohio.
What in good heavens are you saying?
Me when I read Shrek and it's so good.
Are you daft? Shut up! Stop cutting me off with these transitions! Okay, for real this time. We need to wrap this up.
Right, well, I think from this you can decide what you want to consume first. The book or the movie.
Or both. Yeah, both wonderful.
Okay, for real though, based on all of that constructive argument, I think I can come to a nice conclusion to answer our original question.
Should you watch the movie or read the book? And if you've seen one, should you see the other?
All in all, in conclusion, concludingly, I mean the final picture is, the truth of the matter is, basically, If you've seen the movie and you're able to handle a little bit of absurdism and strangeness, go read the book. It's a quick read, and the only issue is getting your hands on a copy, which I won't tell you how to do. It's a fun read, and the stories are almost similar enough to make it a nice reminder, while also being different enough to give you something fresh.
And if you've read the book, then go take a look at the movie. It's good, it's got jokes, and if you enjoy the book, it'll be nice to see your favorite character on the big screen. Even if he is a little different than you remember, at the bottom of all those layers, he's still the same wacky green guy. And if you haven't seen the movie,
Or read the book,
and then give them both a shot.
you won't regret it.
But watch the movie first.
Or read the book first.
Okay, perfect. Now we need an advertisement.